laugh after. Look, you can't.
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
Just tell him all the way.
Thank you, record it. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Call the fucking police. Call the fucking police. Call the fucking police. Is this what this
He's
is,
not
babe?
even able to say this stuff with his real
Babe,
face.
this man put his
Imagine
neck
being a
on
man.
me. This boy, this man, this man disrespectful me right now. This get off me. This man just strangled me. Get the fuck off me.
So guys, that was a video of the woman being strangled because she wanted the refund. We covered it yesterday. It was from Peckham. You can clearly see that the police are aware of it. The woman was also accused of assault. She was arrested suspicious of assault and later bailed pending further inquiries. Now, obviously, you can see how the man is fully manhandled her.
Huge protest erupts in Peckham after video shows woman accused of shoplifting and assault being manhandled. A protest has broken out on a busy southeast London street after a shopkeeper was filmed manhandling a woman accused of shoplifting and
Now, this sparked protests in South London, Peckham yesterday. Now, I just want to remind you of the incident, of what we're aware, what we know. So the lady's been shopping in the shop for over 10 years. She does hair and beauty, so she's actually a hairstylist. You can see her now. She's had a slight disagreement with an item, so she's come back to refund it, and they're having a discussion over the refund policy or lack of it. So she seems not to be happy about something. So now she's gone to go pick up something to do her own exchange. You can see the shopkeeper trying to stop her from going out, and she's trying to leave, and then he pushes her, so she strikes him, and then he strikes her back, and now he grabs her by the neck and pushes her back into the shop. You can see the baskets dropping down, and this is another angle. And these cameras here at the shop cam, these are what they released later on. And you can see her hitting him and striking him multiple times. And the other people in the shop are just, I take it, they're just normal customers. And then this black gentleman with a New Era cap tries to usher out. And then this auntie here, you can see that she's scolding him and she's pushing out the guy. Wow, and this is the other angle. You can see she's continuously striking him. The auntie is telling him, you know, he needs to stop. Bow again. I can't lie, at this point, yeah, she's doing too much. She's doing way too much. She's actually assaulting him at this time. And I don't get it, but she's raised up now, but she assaulted him. And if he wanted to, he really could just give her a right hook. Like, look at the sides of him. Women, please keep your hands to yourself. Women, please keep your hands to yourself. So, it's obviously sparked conversation, and it sparked people such as Respect Rebellion, who, you know, big up Respect and the F&F, Forever Family, and all the work that they do in the community, because he definitely got the steppers out and they got outside. And a lot of people were speaking about it and they were talking about it on social media. So this is Respect at the march.
Artists, front line, steppers only.
What is everybody dispersing at a certain time?
Yeah, we're all kind of dispersing now. We're just writing their stuff over there. Yeah, you might know what time it is. If you know the amount of pasta we about to do about here, mad thing. My true man don't film for viral moments, but it's been a mad thing. 88 acts, a little bumplex, the anonymous man with no balls. Grow some balls, batty boy. Grow some balls, 88 acts. You get me? You can't even talk to man online, let alone real life. You're not a stepper, you're not a man. As far as we're concerned, we don't care. You can say your opinion. We exist in the comment section. We outside, B. We outside. We outside. Come see, man. Huh? Foolish shit, man. You get me? Yo, I wish I could just jump through the phone and grab up these anonymous accounts sometimes. There's anonymous accounts. I don't know, blood. Sure, I punched up a lot of man back in the day. I feel like they're holding feelings. But I'm not the same guy anymore. So they're holding these feelings. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, today was a shutdown. There's so much to say. I'm gonna do a little live stream later, and maybe a YouTube live stream where I can actually play footage tomorrow. But police tried to lock us down. You know what I'm saying? Man said I'm behind 10 man. Like I don't do half of my steps on my own. Huh? Like I was here on my own from earlier, me and Bob.
If you lot are not here, you lot should just shut up.
Shut up! You don't like that? Jellyback man, shut your mouth. But yeah man, big up the community.
Let's just freeze it for a second. Let's just look at all the people that are outside the Peckham hair shop. This is wild. This is a movement. This is community.
Bro, I'm gonna step in a sec, but
yeah, we're looking differently. Yeah, differently.
I'm gonna keep an eye on one, but if anything, you got my number, innit?
My brother. Yeah. Hit me a DMs today, though. Hit me a DMs today.
Yeah, I messaged you already, but I'm gonna I'll send you a number.
Yeah, send me the number. Send me your number.
Yeah.
Rest.
This is my colleague, Sugar.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Sugar's gonna, like, you know, be on hand, help people out with bus cards and, like, you know, advice if the police do a thing.
Okay.
But I'm around the corner anyway.
All right,
so
say
just
that.
shout me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I got your number anyway.
All right, cool. Yeah. Hey, you're blessed, man. Yeah.
That's when you see it, that's me, innit?
These lot are legal team. So these lot are here. Tell them what you lot do, man.
From Black Protest Legal Support, we're here to support.
They even got a legal team on site. I think that's a really good idea, especially if you're doing things like this. You need to make sure you stay on the side of the law, so you make sure you keep the high ground.
Show them the cards. Show them the cards, bro. Show them. Are you on socials? Or you give them your number?
I think Black Protest Legal Support is BLK.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't do the generalization. I'm gonna do actual video now. You lot, I'm gonna come off of here. Yeah, I've lost my voice. Yeah, but you're done now.
Hard work. You've been doing a lot of hard work from day. Been doing a lot of hard work.
Yeah, but you know where it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not dealing with the chatters. ADA acts are embarrassing themselves. I'm saying, is that my G's? Is that my G's? Is that my G's? Is that my G's? Huh? Oh God. Brixton Street Gym in the building.
Come on, family.
Brixton Street Gym in the building.
family.
Come on, strong. Yeah, man. What you man saying? Max the cab driver. Yeah, roads. My bro.
Good talk yesterday, man.
Come on, bro.
Listening nicely, fam. That thing with the mobile number thing, where it's like you don't want to go on social, you just want to pull up. You need to get 300 man in each borough.
That's it, bro.
I've been dreaming of it for years, though.
No, but we're gonna do it now, blood. Trust me, because we've got the syllabus now. Man, they don't know, like online is nothing. What we've been doing behind the scenes, mad thing.
And listen, man, they need to know. Show that. Yeah, bro. Levels out here, man. We come to protect our community. You dig? We come to protect our community, no games. See what I'm saying?
I always say don't ramp with these Rasta, man, you know. Man's got the big staff. Man's moving like Donatello up in this.
That's mine. Yeah? Every man should have one. And you have the right to walk with it because it's not an offensive weapon. First and foremost, it's actually a spiritual relic. Yeah? Rod of correction. Yes, it's known as a star. But Rasta walk with these in their hand. I can walk with this all day and police won't stop me. You get what I'm saying? So when it's time to turn up to defend our community, we're already what they would call armed. But I'm not armed, it's not a weapon.
Yeah. But if a man's got a zombie knife, You got length. You got length. You got length.
I can back you up.
Yeah, you can bash his hand. Get him right on his hand and make him drop it.
You get what I'm saying?
It's important, man.
That's how it's the roll, bro.
It's important.
Come on, man.
Yeah, different levels. Yeah, I ain't even gonna video the real steppers then. You get me? You know what it is.
These are the levels.
Yeah. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Steppers only. Down there.
I mean, they really did shut the shop down. They did say they was, and they did.
Morning. So I'm here. I'm returning to the shop. The guy's still here. They're still business as usual.
So that's just one of the representatives from FNF, Forever Family Force team. Shout out to Respect Rebellion. You can see Antoine's speaker there. There's a lot of people from the community that are outside. And look, the Peckham Hair and Cosmetics shop is closed. You know, the police have come, have some words, as they do, and the police leave, as they do. Now, I want people to understand that this was a peaceful protest. You're always going to see things on social media, but, you know, that's what social media is about. What we need to do, we need to show unity. We need to show how many people don't support, you know, men putting their hands on women. And look, this guy's clearly been in the community for a long time. It's a shop that a lot of black people clearly use. A lot of people want to come out. But this is not about one day. Like, there's no point coming out today and then you guys, you know, like just next week going back in there. It's fake outrage. It's the same thing that happened with Gucci, Balenciaga, H&M, Moncler. The list goes on, you know. Black people love to march. We love to march. We love to, but what really comes after that? There's a bigger conversation that needs to be had. So with all of this commotion going outside Bossman's shop, what was Bossman doing at this point? And the interview's gone live. I want you guys to check it out. Tell me what you think.
Between yourself and a customer, which I do see was out of context, hence why we are having this conversation with you today. So, you know, what are your recollections of what happened in your store?
She came for a refund for 3 packs of hair. I told her we don't do refund. Either you can exchange the stuff or you can get it credit out. So whatever you want, I can do that one. She said, the lady who was sitting here, she told me she will get a refund. I said, she is not here at the moment. What I'm telling you now, I'm showing you the receipt. And we need to go through what I'm telling you now. So anyways, if you want the refund, you can do the refund, but the way you're speaking to me, that's not. She was like quite aggressive, more quickly, and then she asked, you gonna do it or no? And then she was like yelling at me, and then I told her, in this way I can't help you. At the last, she told me, are you gonna give me my money back, yes or no? Then I said no. So this no comes from like being a man, there is an ego inside you, so sometimes you do those things. Then she told me, I'm gonna take the stuff from your shop and I will see who's gonna stop me.
Okay, so she kind of prompted you in like a threatening manner because she wasn't happy that she was not receiving a refund.
So she kind of prompted you in a threatening manner? What type of reporting is this? She's really baiting. She's actually coercing the conversation. Something's telling me this is it's not a genuine reporter.
What I want to ask you, Sahel, is of course we know that social media can make certain videos go viral to a detriment.
This is not reporting. This is not reporting. I don't know. Uncle has got one of his light-skinned Asian nieces to come on here using her best, poshest accent. But ain't nobody convinced. She's fully supporting him and she's fully controlling the narrative of the conversation.
It's really about gender and race.
No, there is nothing to do with the gender or the race. She is as respectful as my mother, my sister, my daughter. She is respectful. She is the ladies of being as a woman. She is the same as the other woman. There's nothing like she's from some other side of the world. No. As long as your actions makes you what you are. It's not your color. There are so many nice people who are coming here and I respect them once because it doesn't matter like they are black or white or whatever. So there are ladies come here and then they do jokes with me. They are black. I am very respectful to them, and they are very respectful to me as well.
Are you able to show us and the viewers whether the protest is still taking place outside your shop? Because I know you're currently tucked away in your stall somewhere.
Yeah.
And feel free to speak as you. Okay, so this is you now walking through. How many people do you think are outside?
Yeah, that was 100% some bullshit. And listen, guys, I don't trust that source. I've got Anton, news speaker from ITV News. He was on site, and he also got the exclusive interview with a shopkeeper.
Fund on her hair purchases, which is against the store's policy. Moments later, the footage appearing to show the woman being choked by the store owner has led to protests outside the shop in Peckham. Today I visited the Rye Lane shop just as they closed before protesters and the police arrived.
Right now the shop owner has been spoken to by the police. From what I can understand, he's the person that called them here, and we've just seen people outside who are very angry about the footage that's been widely shared online. I'm assuming the police are trying to find out what exactly happened, and so are we.
If you're gonna start beating me, then what should I do?
Well, many people are saying that you shouldn't have choked her.
No, I did. Choking means like, it looks like I am choking her.
What do you think happened?
It's not choking. Like at the moment, my hand was like, one hand was at the back. Okay, I was like detaining her.
If you could go back in time to before this incident, would you act exactly the same?
No, I won't behave the same. The thing is, like, I just want to keep her inside. It wasn't an intentional, like, it just like get around her neck randomly.
And if that was your daughter or wife, how would you react?
I would react the same way the people are reacting. The same thing is like what the second moment I need to think about, being as a man or something like that, I should ask my daughter what she have done. Have you done something?
The owner of Peckham Hair and Cosmetics says there's no refund policy on the items the unidentified customer wanted to return. After an argument over policy, the 31-year-old woman went to the back of the store to pick up replacement items, whereas the owner went to the entrance to block her from leaving. At this point, an altercation happened before another customer recorded the now viral choking.
For the people that are angry and passionate about what they're seeing in that video, do you have any regrets? Do you have a message?
Definitely I have regrets. That's why I'm talking to you like that. These are the regrets. Like when I told the police officer I don't want to press the charges, these are the regrets like at that time.
The owner says the incident was not racism, but the protesters outside say the footage is another example of violence against black women.
From my experience, when we're training, we're not trained to put our hands around people's necks like that, regardless of the situation.
You have training to deal with aggressive customers, and that does not include strangulation, doesn't include choking. It's just completely disrespectful.
The way that people communicate, especially towards black women, needs to be in a more respectful manner.
I've bought quite a few things from this very store. It's disgusting to see the way that another black woman was treated.
The police say the woman was arrested on suspicion of assault and later bailed pending further inquiries. Anton Allen, ITV News.
So guys, you heard from the shopkeeper who's been interviewed by Anton Speaker, and I believe he's a way more credible than that last interview. I don't know what she was doing, but yeah, we're going to leave that one there. So guys, you've seen he should have never handled her the way he did. He should have never choked her. And, you know, he clearly says that he's done wrong. But where do we go from here? Where do we really go from here? You know, we've had the outrage, we've had the marches. She was arrested. He's chosen not to press charges against her. We've seen all the different camera angles. And I just want to this is more about the relationship between the black Afro-Caribbean community and the Asian community. We're both ethnic minorities, and we have a lot of similarities, but we have a lot of differences as well. But those differences are things that haven't stopped us from working together before. So I think there's a lot more conversation that needs to be had here in regards to how black people feel they're treated within the Asian community. Yes, of course, but another conversation about the things we set up and the things we build for ourselves. So if you don't feel as if a community is respecting you, treating you how you want to be treated, then you don't need to shop there. But it also gives a better conversation. So why don't you have your own? Why can't you shop within your communities? So I just think, you know, we need to be very careful. In the week of Keisha, where we had a woman evoke so many emotions, and it's turning out to be complete and utter lie. We have to be careful that the same things don't happen over here in the UK, and we start having emotions that rage, and then it becomes a black versus Asian thing. You know, especially in a community like Peckham, which is, you know, is multicultural, right? So there's lots of lessons to be had from here. He hasn't pressed charges against a woman when she's clearly striking him, and this is the reason why she was arrested. Guys, you can go from having the moral high ground to literally just, losing it. And this is what happened to her. She went from being completely in the right to be completely in the wrong. She went from being strangled and assaulted to literally assaulting a man multiple times on camera. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Oh, my name is China, the man named Voice. If you like the video, please make sure you like the video, you comment, and of course you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you join our membership. There's 3 separate membership tiers, and we out.